I got this bag of bananas today at the store for 99 cents. They're getting brown. I could make banana bread out of them, but today I'm going to show you a delicious recipe as an alternative to that you're going to really enjoy. Have you ever heard of nice cream? It's banana ice cream that you can make in any strong blender or food processor. We're going to make a couple of great varieties today. First the original, and then we're going to make a Snickers nice cream, which will taste like a Snicker bar. So the first thing you're going to need is some bananas that are ripe. Probably not overly ripe, but just the ones with the brown spots. Any kind of milk will do. If you want to use coconut milk, you can. If you want non-dairy or any kind of milk that you like, that you have around. You'll need some vanilla. I have some vanilla bean paste here, but feel free to use any vanilla or even a vanilla bean if you'd like. We're going to use some cocoa and peanut butter for the Snickers variety. Let's do it. Okay, the first thing you're going to want to do is get yourself a baking sheet of any kind and parchment paper. We're going to slice the bananas and put them on here and give them a really quick freeze before we blend them. Okay, so just simply peel your bananas and cut them into chunks. Bananas work best for this recipe because of their low water content. You might think that other fruit would work, and you could try other fruit, but it just won't turn out quite as creamy as with the bananas. Once you get them sliced, just simply lay them on your tray and keep going. Freeze for about an hour. Okay, so we have our bananas out of the freezer. It's been about an hour, hour and a half. You could do it overnight, however long you want. The other thing you can do with these is if you don't want to blend them right away, you just want to put them away for later, just put them in a Ziploc bag and put them back in the freezer, and then they're available for you to use whenever you'd like. The reason we cut these is that they're easier to blend and less hard on your blender or your blade. So we're just gonna put them all in. The nice thing about the parchment is you can just lift it out, put them right into the food processor. Again, if you have a heavy-duty blender, or probably any blender will work. So we'll just put them in there. And we're just gonna go ahead and blend them just like they are for a minute, just to pulse it around a little bit, and then we're gonna add the vanilla, and then we're gonna see if we need to add milk. We might not. You can hear that it's kind of hard on the blender or the blade, so the frozen banana, if you put one in whole, would probably cause you a lot of troubles. You can see them getting creamier and creamier. Okay, they're about halfway done, and you can see the creaminess on the outside. We're gonna go ahead and add our vanilla. Again, this is vanilla bean paste. You could use a vanilla bean that you scraped out, or you could use regular vanilla extract. So we're just gonna make this plain one first, and then we'll add the Snicker ingredients to half of it. So vanilla and maybe a little milk at this point. Sometimes the recipe says you don't need milk at all. So it just depends on how your bananas are, I'm sure, how frozen they are. And then we'll just go ahead. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. That looks exactly like ice cream. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, so I am just going to take a little bit of this out so we can have a taste. It's so smooth. Look, it's just like soft serve ice cream. It's got a great texture to it. Go ahead and taste as always. Oh wow, you have to do this. There's nothing like it. It kind of tastes like a combination between a pudding and an ice cream. Great. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add peanut butter. We're going to make it into the Snicker variety. And you know, you could always add a couple more tablespoons depending on how strong you want the flavor to be. Cocoa powder. And then we probably won't need any milk since we've already, you know, got our base. Oh wow, look at it now. Okay, so this is our Snicker bar nice cream. And it says to put a few chopped nuts on top. Does that look fantastic? I'm sure it's going to be. I'll taste it. You know, there's something about it where you don't necessarily taste the banana at this point. It's just, you'd say, like, what is that? It's fabulous. Please give this a try. Once you have it blended, this is like a soft serve consistency. You can go ahead and put it in a Tupperware or a lidded container and put it in the freezer, and then it will be more like a hard scoopable ice cream later, or you could let it thaw. Fantastic. I'll be adding a few variations to the printed recipe in the link. Enjoy.